Happy Saturday. I have a quick realness check-in with you guys. I was scrolling through and just looking at stuff, doom scrolling where I'm just going through stuff just to kill time because I had absolutely nothing to do. And I came across this post when it was just breaking down like just 10 features within ADHD. And one thing that resonated with me was the interest-based focus is real. It says the ADHD brain may work great when a task is new, fun, or challenging, but struggles with anything boring or repetitive. That's not laziness, it's neurobiology. So with this one, of course, I always want to be relatable to see, does that fit with myself? Or do I do this or do I not do this? Because one thing about ADHD is just because someone is labeled ADHD, not everyone has the same features, is what my therapist would call it. They don't have the same features. Everything is different from person to person. This one just happened to be something that was similar for me. So how it resonated with myself was how I get hyper-focused. I get super hyper-focused on things that spark my interest. I'm a very hands-on person. So if I'm learning something that seems interesting and I'm hands-on with it, I am going to be zoned in. It's going to seem fun where others might not think it's fun. They might just think it's too much work or it's too tedious or it takes too much of this, but it sparks an interest. So when it sparks the interest while I'm learning it, I'm doing it. And then when I'm not, say if it's at work and it's a new project or something that we have to work on, you would be thinking that you're only working on it during those hours or so. Me, because it sparked my interest, I'm thinking of, how much further can I go with that? It doesn't have to necessarily be how much further I'm going with it in the workplace, but where can I take this skill and do it doing something else? And I'll research it. I will go into it. I will be so focused on it, thinking that this is it. This is going to be my big thing. And then it could be days or it could be months. That focus is gone. Something else may come up and something else may spark my interest, but it just goes into that same cycle. And I just thought that was just kind of interesting. Because on the flip side of when something is boring, something that does not catch my eye or is just long and drawn out, I'm either going to feel like I'm just so tired all of a sudden and so now I'm sleepy. Or better yet, I'm not going to retain anything that is taught or said during those times of my loss of interest. I'll try to follow along, but then I'll notice in my head, I'm thinking of something else, or I am now worried about something else. So now my anxiety could be flaring up from it just because I'm thinking of everything. It cut off on me. Sorry, guys. So what I was saying as far as when it's boring is I'm going to forget everything with it, or I'm going to think about everything else that's going on, which then if I'm thinking of that, I'm not paying attention. A good example of that is in school. If it's a subject that I feel like is either challenging or just doesn't spark my interest, I feel like that's the time where I am the sleepiest, feel like I never got no sleep the night before. All these things are going on just because it does not spark my interest. If it's not fun, people say, if it's not fun, not everything has to be fun in order for you to do it. I understand that saying 1,000%, but it does have to be interesting for me to lock in. It does. I don't say that it has to be like a theme park worth of fun in it, but it has to be something that resonates in my mind, my brain, of an interest. So then it will necessarily be fun. So for me, it does have to be interesting. It has to be interesting for me to get into it. So that's just my little, not a rant, but that's just my little take for today. I just thought that was pretty interesting. Let me know what you think.